Howdy, howdy, on a Friday, your first day of fall. I'm Pat, that's AJ. This is our post-show video. Even if you're here in Michigan and it's like 90 degrees today.
I have like poofy, so I feel like this is like the pirate shirt.
The pirate shirt, that's what I was going to say, the pirate shirt.
Not talking about pirate shirts or the fact that it's 100 degrees this weekend, which is very strange. But last night around like 6:30, I said to Pat, I said, I'm jonesing for some Atypical. We got to watch another episode of Atypical.
Are we talking about Atypical again today in the post-show video? All right, go ahead.
Here's why, because we'd already talked about it this week. But here's why. I've been getting texts from my friends and some Facebook messages from family who are now curious about our son, Dylan.
So let me guess. They want to know if the show matches up to reality.
Yes, because basically, I mean, all of them said to me, you have to watch Atypical, which then in my head means, well, I'm not going to watch it because you told me I have to. We watched the first episode and I said, man, that is close to our real life. And now that we are what? We're 4 episodes in, I think?
4, I think, yeah.
4 episodes in, I said, yes, it's like looking in a mirror. And now I can offer feedback on it. And I told them, I said, look, our son's a little more high-functioning than Sam, who is the main character.
But I'd say Sam can communicate better.
Yeah, and I almost think that's an age thing, possibly.
A little bit.
I mean, our son is 10 going on 11, and Sam, he's 18, right?
But, I think 17,
17,
18. But you do say it's weird, though, when you talk to neurotypical children who are the same age as our son.
I was talking to my friend's daughter, who is actually a year younger than our son, and being around a neurotypical child is very weird for me.
Whole new game, whole new game.
And it does kind of make me sad because I'm like, oh, you know, that's what our son is missing out on. That's what we're missing out on. But at the same time, I'm so glad we're finally represented on TV.
You know, I was going to say that because I felt like, you know, this show truly represents us. And it's interesting how many of my friends who have had who they are represented on the small screen, they say it never shakes out. Like my one friend, she goes, I'm an Army wife. I watch Army wives.
That's not me.
That's not how we are on the base.
No.
And I'm sure this can go for a million other TV shows for people out there that say, hey, they're trying to represent me. Smart people on The Big Bang Theory, I'm sure, don't like that. Or internet people from that show out in Silicon Valley, you know?
But if there is one good thing that's coming out of Atypical, it's that, you know, my friends and family are finally starting to ask questions and seeing what it's like to be us, because I think it's such a foreign concept for them.
And let me guess, for a long time, they're probably uncomfortable to ask you any questions.
Absolutely, and they shouldn't be, but I understand why they would be. But they all seem fascinated now because they're watching what we deal with on an everyday basis on TV, and they're like, wow, that's tough. That is different than what I deal with, and I think it's a good thing. I've been texting with my girlfriends all morning, and they're like, okay, so is Dylan kind of like...
Is it like that?
Is he weird about fabrics with his clothes like Sam? And it's just kind of cool. So.
And I am pretty much like Michael Rappaport, plus a whole bunch of more bad language. I'm like Michael Rappaport on his Instagram and Twitter. That's what I'm like in real life.
I'll have to follow him. I'll check it out.
And she's like the wife, so tell me all about your bartender friend.
Wait, where's my phone? Oh, I dropped it under the bleachers. My boyfriend was calling.
Click on the button below if you want to subscribe to Cars 108 YouTube channel. Old videos over there. Like, click, comment, all that fun stuff. We'll see you Monday. Bye.
Bye.